Imagine a vast desert, baking under the sun. Now picture hidden beneath the sand, the remains of great cities. This is where the story of the Indus Valley civilization unfolds, a tale as captivating as any myth. Thousands of years ago, this civilization thrived in what is now Pakistan and parts of India. They were masters of urban planning, sophisticated trade, and a way of life far ahead of their time. Yet they vanished, leaving behind only whispers of their existence in the ruins. The Indus people, as we call them, left no written records we can decipher. Their story is pieced together from the remnants of their cities, their pottery, their tools. It is a giant jigsaw puzzle, with many pieces still missing. What we do know is that they were a peaceful people, valuing order and cleanliness. Their cities were marvels of engineering, with complex drainage systems and grand public baths. They traded with distant lands, their goods reaching as far as Mesopotamia. The mystery of the Indus Valley civilization is not just about their sudden disappearance. It is about understanding how such an advanced civilization could vanish almost without a trace. What forces could have been strong enough to topple their world? Was it a change in the environment, a shift in the climate that their sophisticated systems couldn't handle? Or was it something else entirely, something more internal, a slow decay from within? These are the questions that archaeologists, historians and explorers are still trying to answer. The Indus Valley civilization was vast, covering an area larger than ancient Egypt or Mesopotamia. Its two largest cities, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, were marvels of urban planning. Their streets were laid out in a grid pattern, with houses made of standardized baked bricks. This meticulous planning suggests a highly organized society, one with a strong central authority. The Indus people were also pioneers in water management. Their cities boasted advanced drainage systems, with toilets and baths connected to a network of covered drains. Public wells provided access to clean water, something unheard of in most ancient civilizations. This focus on hygiene suggests a deep understanding of sanitation and public health. Agriculture was the backbone of the Indus economy. They cultivated wheat, barley, peas and cotton, using sophisticated irrigation techniques. They were also among the first to domesticate the elephant, which they used for both labor and possibly even warfare. Their trade network stretched far and wide, evidenced by the discovery of Indus seals and artifacts in Mesopotamia and other distant lands. One of the leading theories about the Indus civilization's decline points to the environment. Around 4,000 years ago, the climate of the Indus Valley began to change. The once reliable monsoon rains, essential for their agriculture, became unpredictable. Some years saw devastating floods, while others brought crippling droughts. This climate change would have had a devastating impact on the Indus people. Their crops would have failed, leading to widespread famine. The once mighty Indus River, their lifeline, might have changed course, further disrupting their way of life. The cities, once symbols of prosperity, would have struggled to support their populations. Faced with such challenges, the social fabric of the Indus civilization may have begun to unravel. Competition for dwindling resources could have led to conflict and instability. The centralized authority that once governed their cities may have weakened, unable to cope with the scale of the crisis. The changing environment, once a source of life, may have ultimately sown the seeds of their decline. Whispers in the ruins, clues from archaeology. Archaeologists, like detectives, piece together the past from the clues left behind. In the case of the Indus Valley civilization, these clues are found in the ruins of their cities, the artifacts they left behind, and even the skeletons of their people. These silent witnesses tell a story of a civilization in decline. Excavations at Harappa and Mohenjo-daro reveal a gradual decline in the quality of life. Later buildings are often shoddily constructed, suggesting a shortage of resources or a breakdown in social order. The once pristine drainage systems fall into disrepair, indicating a lack of maintenance. Skeletal remains show signs of malnutrition and disease, hinting at widespread hardship. Interestingly, there is little evidence of widespread warfare or violent destruction in the late Indus period. This suggests that the collapse was not due to a sudden catastrophic event like an invasion. Instead, the archaeological evidence points to a slow decline, a gradual unraveling of a once great civilization. The raiders at the gate. While environmental factors likely played a significant role in the decline of the Indus Valley civilization, some scholars propose another possibility: the arrival of new people. Around 3,900 years ago, a group known as the Aryans migrated into the Indian subcontinent from Central Asia. The Aryans were pastoral people, skilled in warfare and horseback riding. Some scholars suggest they may have clashed with the Indus people, perhaps even conquering some of their cities. This theory, however, remains controversial. Evidence for large-scale conflict between the Aryans and the Indus people is scant. There's no clear archaeological evidence of widespread destruction or mass burials consistent with warfare during this period. While the Aryans' arrival may have contributed to the existing instability, it's unlikely they were the sole cause of the Indus civilization's demise. Fading echoes, the end of an era. Whatever the cause, the once mighty Indus Valley civilization eventually faded away. Its cities were abandoned, its people dispersed. The knowledge and innovations they possessed, from their writing system to their urban planning, were lost to time. Only the silent ruins remained, buried under layers of sand and time. It was not until the 1920s that the world rediscovered the Indus Valley civilization. Since then, archaeologists and historians have been working tirelessly to piece together the story of this lost world. Each new discovery brings us closer to understanding their culture, their beliefs, and their ultimate fate. The Indus Valley civilization, though vanished, is a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of even the most advanced societies. It teaches us that even the greatest civilizations can fall, and that our past holds valuable lessons for the present and the future. Unlocking the past, informing the future. The Indus Valley civilization, though shrouded in mystery, continues to captivate our imagination. Their story is a reminder that we are not the first to build great civilizations, nor are we immune to the forces that can bring them down. By studying their rise and fall, we can gain valuable insights into our own world and the challenges we face. The Indus people thrived because of their ingenuity, their cooperation, and their respect for the environment. They remind us that sustainability is not a modern concept, but a timeless principle. Their story also cautions us against complacency, reminding us that even the most advanced societies are vulnerable to environmental change and social upheaval. As we continue to uncover the secrets of the Indus Valley civilization, we unlock not just the mysteries of the past, but also valuable lessons for the future. Their story is a call to action, urging us to learn from their mistakes, celebrate their achievements, and strive to build a more sustainable and resilient future for ourselves and generations to come.